Okay. Just logging in. We have about a day and a half before we have to spend money. Okay. Let me switch over real quick. Okay. A day and a half before the money comes out, before I have to pull out the wallet. What are we sitting at here? Oh, it's only available for 1 more hour. Let's see, how many hours do we have? We have 1 day, 12 hours. So tomorrow is definitely the last day. Before I have to physically spend money. I'm all out of options right now. It's gotta be the primogems. It's all primogems. Okay. Let's see. Do I remember everything that happened yesterday? So Candace interrogated the guys from the radicals. Dia and I caught the radicals. We took care of a lot of side quests and earned some primogems, which got us 3 wishes, which got us absolutely fucking nothing. And then after that, now we're going to the headquarters of where the radicals are now, I believe. I believe that's what it is now. Because Delazar and the other Gungar told us where they're at. So now we gotta follow them. Or we gotta go to where they're at to find the Mad Scholars.
It's okay.
Now that we know the Academia are the ones that contributed to stealing the Mad Scholars. Or in this case, the Village Keepers. It was Al Haytham who took us to the hospital yesterday, right? Okay, where is this place? So is it due to our connection to the Archon that we can do these zipline things? That was kind of never explained. The fish thing kind of makes sense. We're giving the blessings of the fish lady. But, so it might be due to the power of the Archon that we're able to do these things with the Dendril stuff. Sino.
So, where do we go from here?
Sino, do you remember the route you took?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Hey, suck, shut up.
Is that because you play here a lot? Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert, but I was the one who brought him back.
You're in danger, Isaac. You must quiet yourself.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand. Looks like we'll need to roll up our sleeves and do some work.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work.
Now isn't the time for complaining, Paimon.
Okay. So, we have to dig it out? Whatever's down there, it looks like it's buried really deep.
These are likely fragments of an Academia-developed device, something akin to a headset. Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way because there are device fragments scattered around here. Let's split up and search the area. Chances are that we'll find other things nearby.
After a short while, you dug up another device nearby.
Is this what we're searching for? It looks kind of scary.
This is definitely a device used to extract divine knowledge.
Really?
How did it end up buried in the sand? That can't have been part of the plan. They must have been attacked along the way.
Wait, what?
Attacked? Why would they be attacked?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay. Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that the device had been entirely covered by sand, I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Let's keep
I
going.
agree.
They can't have gone far.
Like I know what I'm talking about. Alright, let's go, Sino.
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring. But
Paimon,
you're
you literally-
flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too? Ugh,
Thank you, kid.
of course it is.
Okay, wait, what? How the heck am I supposed to get up there? Oh. Why did I say it like that? Well, actually, this could get us up there. Let's see. Hell yeah. What? Wait, how do I get up there now? Come on, what the heck? Why aren't you responding? Okay. Good. Alright, let's unlock this waypoint real quick. Good. One more day. One more day in 12 hours.
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
So tomorrow's the last day.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to...
I knew it. That's our Dia.
Dia? Why would you? Dia!
No! Stupid kid.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa? Why are you on their side?
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
This complicates things.
You've betrayed Aru village?
So, this is the great General Mahamatra. Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew. Seen for yourself, I have the means and methods, and my ideals are far more admirable than theirs.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing can deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting King Deshret. Once our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will have a new beginning.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
Finally, somebody said it. Somebody in-game said
I'm
it.
a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret. Whether I live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, my soul will always carry this conviction.
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring King Deshret back to life.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the chance of success is 1 in a million, we must be willing to give everything we have.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites? Your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these years?
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun and the moon no longer shine here. All you see now is cracks in this desiccated land. But fate, has finally dealt me a hand to play against the Academia. With these scholars in our custody, we'll stomp the Academia's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Samiel.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The Academia controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're also against the Academia, but neither of them are as arrogant as you are.
They look more like pawns of the Academia to me. Why would I listen to anything the people of Greater Lord Rukkhadevada have to say? Filthy traitors. Your god abandoned all honor and betrayed King Deshret. We desert dwellers will never trust the likes of you.
It's impossible to communicate with someone so hostile. Perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the Academia?
Huh? I'll hate them.
These people have no value as bargaining chips. But I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage. These scholars were exiled from the Academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
Precisely. Any wise person would gladly accept my offer.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars, perhaps even find out the truth.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the Academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the Academia?
Not all desert dwellers believe in King Deshret, and the same applies to the Academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the Academia's way of doing things?
You Academia scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite, just like everyone else on the other side of that wall. I've made myself clear enough. I won't listen to another word from the Dendro Archon's people.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
You know you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
We've known each other for years. Of course I do.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm.
Whoa.
Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the Academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
An arm from the Flame Mane. You've piqued my interest. But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs. The mercs don't tend to live long unless they have their wits about them.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that we'd bring back the village keepers together.
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him! He's not even trying to negotiate! He just wants to make things more difficult!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Raman, I'm holding up my end of the deal here. You'd better not let me down.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
Duct tape from
You
Pepper.
don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it!
Dia.
Stop!
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the sense in cutting my own kin to pieces? You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
She was so ready to do that.
Phew. I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Dia! That was crazy! Have you all lost your minds? What if he'd actually cut your arm off?
You could say she is one-handed after that.
And I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm.
Duct tape.
Okay, I'm sorry. But sometimes when you're out on a limb, you gotta double down to seal the deal, you know?
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them. If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and listened. I should have trusted you.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa, so I'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar material.
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself?
I think he was just stating the truth.
Okay, let's get moving. We should head back to the village and rest up. Today was just a trial run. Noon tomorrow is gonna be the hard part.
You all return to Aru village and rest in your rooms. But what are the chances of success? What are the stakes? There's no way of knowing. As for my BP level, let's see. Oh, that's not the BP level. Level 29. Am I supposed to get to level 50? What the heck? I'm so close to level 30. Song is here. Okay, we got the Marvelous Merchandise, we have the Expedition, we have other things as well. Be welcome to travelers from other worlds. Did it activate or did it just like reject it? I think it just pretty straight up rejected it. Unless I did it by accident. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure I pushed accept. Okay, let's do the Marvelous thing, let's do the Expedition thing, let's do the daily. What a song
Add
decided
Astra.
again.
Thank you for Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Dispatch them again. See if they'll set it. Oh, nice. Okay.
I swear on the Archons, I can't go any lower.
Level 31. See if Song will send it again. Accident. I don't know if I accidentally pressed no or if I just messed up. So wait, since Sino is before Nilu, I'm supposed to do Sinos first, right? And then Nilu's? Is that how it works? I'm half sure I skipped it. Let's see if he sends it again.
Welcome to Mondstadt. Mondstadt welcomes you.
That's just you. It's the mink.
Welcome to Mondstadt.
Hey, buddy. No, it's not Power World. Chinese Power World. I don't think so. Oh, they have it on the phone now?
Dude, it's so stupid fun. Yeah.
Now you actually know the rules.
Basic Pokemon, man. Especially fighting online. That's the best thing I've discovered that
Add Astro.
it's not a lot of people spend a lot of time. Colorless fighting. I have seen and his ability to scare off active Pokemon and bring out a different monster for 20%. Not a lot of people know that you can use an ability and attack at the same fucking time. And it's just stop a lot of people. Like how this, but you gotta fucking put an energy on that. If you didn't think about powering that up while I was on the fucking bench, because I was gonna fucking roll with screens.
You played a bullshit move.
No one can power this shit up because Pidgey takes fucking 2 energy and he's fucking got his attack at 70.
You found the stupid meta. I had heard something about it, but I never really took the time to look at it.
This actually is the right approach. It's a lot of fun.
Have you played the Yu-Gi-Oh one? Yeah. That one's actually still fun too. It's satisfying. It's like there's something satisfying about seeing all the card symbols and stuff like that, activate all at once. Like yeah. Oh really? Oh, sometimes I do. Gotta learn the rules. Oh yeah, they're like what? Now card packs are 15 bucks. Those are just 10 card packs. You probably ordered them online. There's always specialty sites. I wouldn't know how to play, and then I don't actively go out collecting. See, the thing is I wouldn't know what to do with the extras. Using the practice card throwing.
Hold on to them and then do a little fucking giveaway for your fucking gamers. How's that?
You get my cheek shit.
Grandma doesn't like the fucking streamers and fucking stuff.
Get Pokemon cards.
They're free, you know? Everyone wins.
That is probably not something you should say online. Hey, Dia.
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dia, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
Okay, let's go then.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today, understood? Or I'll be very upset with you.
Ooh, you saw her eyes just dip down.
Fine.
Go to the agreed location. That's back this way, right? Oh no. Like, it's never evident when they like squint and like are actually angry, but you saw the little dip. It was enough to be like, oh, maybe she's not happy. Nope. Just climb over it. There you go. Utao Doko. I feel like I'm so close to. This is the thing, is like I feel like she's like in the grasp. I thought for like the past week she's been right there. She's gonna be the next pool. And I seem to be so close though. I thought I was sitting at like 40 pools already, but no, it's been like something pools, some amount of pools. Just been unlucky. Oh, I should probably continue the quest. Okay. Oh, aeromites. Okay, that is so far into the desert. Okay. Let's get to these teleport points. Build us some. I might as well collect these chests. Draculases. How many do I have now? I haven't turned a lot of them in. Sitting at 8. I only need 6 to be able to level up the Dracula's level.
I'll protect
We're
us.
also gonna make sure we fight things along the way to open these chests so that we have more.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
More gems at our disposal.
Propagate!
That's cheating.
Ow.
Let it rain.
Scatter!
It's also giving me a reason to get materials together as well.
This is the kind of surprise I could sing about.
No money will be spent until the last day. Until the time limit is up. Whoa. Okay, well, I can't get to that now. That seems like another side quest I'm gonna have to do. Okay. Okay, is there a zip line here? What is this archaeological team that I'm supposed to find? Apparently, I had no idea they were here in the first place. Not with my time of trouble.
Oh
Okay.
no! Oh.
I mean, what would be the point of fighting these Eremites right now? Other than getting the materials I would need. But they don't have a treasure chest around them, so there's no point in fighting them. At least not right now. Dendroculus is probably... Oh, God. Down here? What? Hold on. What is this? Now you have me a little bit curious. No, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. We don't need distracted right now.
Go, Barbara,
It's a distraction. Yes, that's what I realize that now. Oh, these Eremites actually have a treasure chest near them.
That's close enough.
Hello.
You are not welcome here.
What is this? Absolutely nothing.
Germinate!
Let's dance.
Propagate!
Probably Tomb Raider level.
Scatter! I'll be back. Is this an answer from this world?
Okay, it's over this way. There are just so many distractions, though. This is unfair. This game doesn't play fair. Oh, whoa, what the? Whoa.
Is this an answer from this world?
Alright, that's actually pretty sick. Can I climb on it? Oh, now it's gone. I'll stick with Hutao. Yeah, I know. The Mausoleum of King Deshret. The Dune of Illusion. The Dune of Magma. Dune of Kerases. Kerases. For all. One Sumerian key, 5 primogems, 60 primogems. Okay. The treasure chest that's right here.
Feeling lucky today?
Lights out. Let the show begin. Go, Barbara, go! No escape!
You won this one.
I missed.
Propagate!
Oh, I was hoping for this stomach stab. Damn.
A reward on the road.
Okay, 2 primogems. Let's do the waypoint. I'm getting a lot of these henna berries, which is exactly what I need. Because 3 people need henna berries that I have in my company. So the Sethos, a guy I don't really need right now. Yeah, she needs henna berries. She needs absolutely nothing. She's a level up. Zelanin. Who else needed henna berries?
Benny's adventure team!
She needs henna berries. Okay. She also needs this. Light-getting tetrahedron. Kirara needs this. Razor needs... Oh, he already has what he needs. Okay, Lynette needs... Distraction? What distraction? I'm not distracted. You're distracted. She needs 20 of these and 4 of those. What does she need? Pyrovine. Kaya needs the cryo one. She needs a cryo. Geohypostasis. He needs pyrohypostasis. He needs the Forest King. He needs the level. We must not forget our mission. That is a very big storm. Hello.
Yeah.
Wow, these will come in handy. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Yeah, I think I definitely have enough for one wish. Oh god. Wait, how am I supposed to do this? Oh, thank god.
I'll race you there. Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Oh, it's still here. Oh, that's a little wild. Wait, is that another big statue? It is another big statue. Ooh, I want to look at it. I want to touch it, see how much more of this area I can discover. And then we'll get back to the main quest. I like how we were supposed to meet there at afternoon, but I just kind of ignored it and just like continued anyway. The temple's forsaken. Wadi al-Mahaj, Passage of Ghouls. What is this thing? The Saketh of Wenat? There's another giant ruin guard here. The debris of Panjvahe, the sands of the Three Canals, Wounded Shin Valley, and this leads straight into Netland. Cool. Okay, let's unlock this domain that's right here, and then make our way to the meeting point. 5 primogems. How many do we got now? We have enough for one. No! No! Why does it keep giving me blue? This is bullshit.
I'll race you there.
Besides the one pull that I did for that one character, and then I got a really good pull, I was like, okay, you know what? I got the one I wanted. I don't care what the extra person was, and it turned out to be Chi-Chi. And I was like, yeah, that's good. I'm good with that. I'm happy with that. The game really wants money. Yeah, I think so. It's killing over my deals. What if it is tomorrow, and I buy the crystals, and it's just the very next pull. The very next pull. Let's go after that. Man, my tomb rating's going haywire right now. I see giant building in desert. I say I want to run in. Ugh.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Time to go to work. Scatter!
Hey, what is that guy's doing?
Ready, steady, go! Oh, you can't run! Shiver!
Now you're testing my patience.
Hey, go Baron Buddy!
Oh, he's actually targeting me. Okay, just ignore the Baron right now.
Let it rain! Go, Barber, go!
It's surprising that a lot of the airmats use ice in this area. I mean, it's very much needed, but still.
I suppose it wasn't too much trouble.
That's another treasure chest. I might as well grab it.
Looking for trouble?
Picks,
Looking for trouble? I'll take my foot.
Yeah!
I'll take
I'll keep this close.
There is a Dendroculus here. How do we get up there? Huh?
Propagate!
Okay, how do I get up there?
Judgment!
Okay, I don't know how to get up there. Maybe there's gotta be like a weird sandstorm? Okay. There's a domain somewhere over here. What are the Fatui doing here? Whoa, these things have... That's pretty wild.
Scatter!
Get him! Let's dance. No one escapes my sights. Yeah, judgment. Hey, go Baron Bunny.
When you want to explode, but you need to do... Yeah, kind of that whole situation right now. Okay, where is this? Oh, this is a teleport thing right here. I'm not currently looking for that. I was looking for the domain that's over in this direction. Oh, there's a whole thing right here. Oh, cool. Whoa, hey. Where does this lead? Okay, we just keep following the edge. wall. Okay, it's leading down. Okay, it levels out. Okay, wall. Nope, not that way. Okay, it goes back up. I like how you can see the shadow on the invisible ground. What is this leading to? Okay, it levels out again. Another wall. Okay. Leads out this way. I mean, I'm already so deep in. I might as well keep going. Hey. Oh. Oh. I totally passed it. Alright, we might as well go to the meeting spot now that we're here.
That's close enough. A new punching bag.
Ooh, book.
Propagate!
Trap.
I'll protect
One day you'll get it with that. Maybe, we'll see.
No more trees.
Bet you can't keep up with.
You won this one.
Oh, I feel like that's gonna be a long way away. Okay. Okay, it's blocked in on all sides. Very good. I cannot unclimb the invisible wall. Good to know. What is this? Okay, this is something I have to figure out later. Okay, let's just go to the meeting spot. Go to the meeting spot. Quit getting distracted by these invisible puzzles.
Huh. They got here before us.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
Didn't have to admit
Is
that.
everything ready?
Absolutely. Although,
You only brought one?
you brought fewer people than I imagined.
Bring him over.
Grandpa! Why is there only one of them?
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about?
It's a one-for-one exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think? And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise on my part. Don't you think you've asked enough?
You stay right there!
Oh, is she gonna fight them? Oh, looks like the fight's gonna happen.
Playmate! What do you think you're doing?
Grandpa!
Don't you see this blade here? You coward! Why are your hands shaking? Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Oh no, it's... It's Nahida. It literally took the act of God.
Paimon's busy.
Huh? Is everyone okay?
This day's going just great.
What a nuisance.
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us. It glowed green with Dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body.
No doubt.
The
Finally believe
Dendro
me.
Archon. The present one.
Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh no. He's getting confused again.
Hey, look around you.
Did there used to be a temple here?
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Oh, a miracle. Praise King Deshret!
What's he doing here? And his men too?
Oh my god,
They
Story
must
Temple.
have fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me. Most of them seem in really bad shape. Except for him. He got off lightly.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
Wait,
What
why?
are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of King Deshret's civilization appear. 2 major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. Or creature, you could say. New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going inside.
God, I thought shooting it might do something. Open. We need an electro? Okay.
All right, amuse me.
Now we need a pyro. Very well.
Just sharpen my spear.
It's full of life here.
I think I giggle every time I see the Hutal money jiggling. His believing in the king is getting
This
annoying.
defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Rahman.
Huh? Me?
Do you see another Rahman here?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from King Deshret's civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
There's nothing to be angry about. Think of this as an academic journey.
It does seem kind of strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an explanation.
What if King Deshret was the Dendro Archon all along? A door closed to us, but another one open. Okay. What are you? Look up at the hall as a mortal and listen to King Deshret's holy guidance. Okay, elevator. So these are the lookers, right? And it's staring at King Deshret's tomb? Oh, let's see. Oh man.
Right here, right now. Emerge. Right here. Right now. Nice and spicy. Right here. Emerge.
Scatter! Spring forth!
Right now. Right here, right now. What a miss. Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Right here. Judgment!
Okay, 5 primogems. Okay, no. Okay, this way?
You can't run! Emerge. Oh, right now. Judgment!
Oh, still one alive.
Emerge.
Okay, elevator's unlocked. Okay. Hmm?
You're toast! Right? Right here.
You know, I haven't seen a one of the altars yet. That offer to with the dendro keys. I haven't seen one yet. What is this? 6 days infiltrating demo. Finally understand the priest's pilot tricks. The elevator would descend to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Future shall freely enjoy the privilege of witnessing his sacrifice. Okay. So then we call it again and it'll take us up higher. Right? I messed up the... Okay, I see what I did. I see what I did wrong. I'm supposed to send it down and then call it back up.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Song, I saw your invite earlier. I actually messed it up and I missed it.
Emerge. Yeah! Yeah, punishment! Right here, right now. Nice and spicy!
Propagate! Germinate!
Right here. Ah!
Did we unlock the first half? Where is King Deshret? He's on my left. Wait, what? Okay. You taking us higher? Wait a minute. What?
Now that's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
Get Tito Blade. Ooh, wait, whoa. Okay, that photo's getting a little bit close. Whoa. Is that a... Huh.
It's getting brighter! Oh, it looks so beautiful!
Wait. What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
It looks like a tomb.
These are King Deshret runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala.
Priest?
His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient King Deshret script?
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules?
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for yourself. You'll understand after watching it.
So Kasala was the priest of King Deshret?
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for Greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
So Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is just Lesser Lord Kusanali.
The priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and King Deshret were never enemies at all.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became so tiny in the end.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata came to the rescue of King Deshret and his people, but eradicating the forbidden knowledge took so much of her power. The two deities' followers had resented each other all this time, completely unaware that their gods stuck by each other through life
You
and
might
death.
be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refused to believe any of the rumors. King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization, it was all Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's doing. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor, who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans. Fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
Rahman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Dia, tell me, my Aramites and I, what are we even fighting for?
Rahman takes some time to collect his thoughts while the rest of the party continues to explore the temple. Rahman's reaction is nothing strange to any believer
Hey,
the truth had just witnessed.
how you doing?
Stirred him up. Eyes? He only has just one.
I'll live. Thanks.
Oh no, you saw it behind the eye patch.
I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. You'll get everything you're asking for. But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow, I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side. And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with you, too.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
He probably had to think of who knows how long he would have been sitting here thinking about this. Because from what we'd got, from the little like cutscene that we got of it, we were wandering around and exploring more of the temple, trying to find anything that we could find. And he's just been sitting here. Maybe he rewatched the thing multiple times to try like find an answer, hear something else, find something that could like probably rationalize the reason why this happened. So he's been sitting here thinking about it and looking at it and trying to find something. And well, he's found nothing. So he's just...
That must have been rough. But he seems to have figured things out now.
He's just got to lay with it now. He understands where the enemies are now.
Rahman's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
This is a turn for
The
the better.
outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice, long sleep. We'll need all our energy tomorrow.
Okay, Sino is looking at the tomb very inquisitively. Like he's still looking at it. Maybe he has an idea of something. Everybody else is ready to go, but he doesn't want to leave yet.
Sino, we're leaving!
Stop yelling.
I can't see. Maybe he's thinking about the connection with King Deshret and while Greater Lord Rutadavaka and Lesser Lord Kusanali. And looking at the priest's hat is probably making him think of what his real his real mission is now. You're getting it in the main quest. You're getting what you asked for. Everyone telling her to shut up. How much do I have now? 109. Ooh. how far away is that? Oh, it's in the other area. Kind of. Well, we have a lot of stuff to discover on the way. Semi-in-transit matrix with overseer network. Interesting. Okay, let's unlock this waypoint. Okay, is there a quicker way out of this? Okay. There is a quick way out of this. I can't see. Oh my god, is it... Did he actually figure out how to change the screen? Hold on. Somehow he figured out how to change the screen. How long has it been like that? Was it just a couple seconds? My cat is loading. It's been a few minutes. Oh, okay, so after my whole talk with the Sino situation. Okay. Okay, what is a special event? Never mind. 129. No. Actually, I gotta check if there's another, like, keybind that actually activates that. Probably later, though. Not now. Because usually it takes Alt Control and then transition in order to do that. So maybe there's a specific Alt key that does that, or F key that does that. That I'm just not aware of. Okay, now we got this one. Ooh, could they handle that fight? We do need a treasure chest.
Your journey ends here.
Target acquired!
Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready. Pound into the ground!
Letting great names echo!
Ow! Here goes! Ninjutsu!
Shadow of the past! Mind to command!
Submit your souls in sacrifice! Scared, speechless. Forever hold your peace. Make my... Drilling down!
Bring it! Rah! Rah! Hear the echoes of the valley!
We're still alive.
The golden slumber.
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
He makes a point.
Spin to win!
Okay, another waypoint unlocked. Why do I keep going to the start menu? I can just do this thing. Come on. Come on. There we go. The battle pass disappeared. It's gone now. Okay, 300. Yeah, we're making good time. The Germans gonna attack us? Yeah, they will. Okay, good.
We can do this!
Yeah, it's gone. He's gone. We've lost him. Also, still no hotel. Not yet.
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Ah, don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
Wait. Well, I mean, there's no reason for him to be negative, to be
So
bad about
these
it.
are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you!
That's right.
Oh, he's not gonna be happy.
General Mahamatra? No, no! Make it quick, please! Swift and painless!
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turn pale like they've seen a ghost!
Oh, there's somebody angrier that's beyond this.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders! You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves!
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy!
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry!
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
May I ask them a
Be
question?
my guest.
The sages are trying to create a new god, aren't they?
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities. The doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, "Do you wish to create a god?"
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output. With the doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail.
Oh no.
Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
It will be the Belle de Lire.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away.
Oh, but she gave up everything.
Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's Gnosis has been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
Even now, they still refuse to acknowledge Lesser Lord Kusanali. Never imagined a god would be subjected to
All
such
right,
cruelty.
let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Sure, as you wish.
Damn, you see how, like, really fucking humbled he got. Like, there's no kidding with that. He's like, absolutely humbled. I know we're making a little bit of a joke of it. A bit before, but no, that's not, this is no joke. Is this more invisible shit? It is. Oh, nope. Fuck that up immediately. Oh god. Run. Poor Nahida. I am actually kind of feeling bad for her, right? A little bit. I mean, she gave up everything to make sure that these people were safe. Especially King Deshret. I actually feel like King Deshret was actually a really good person as well. Are we almost there? No. Not even close. I mean, she's had to figure out a lot of the things on her own now. After this whole situation with, Oh, headed the wrong way. Yeah, headed throughout her entire situation that she's kind of had. After the whole sacrifice that she did, she lost all of her... Just lost everything, pretty much. And she's still, like, powering the whole system and everything. And they pretty much just kind of forgot about her. She's been left behind by the scholars and everything. Like, without them having the knowledge of the sacrifice that the priest information had, they don't have any idea that Lesser Lord Kusanali is actually Greater Lord Rudavada. And then also, that doesn't even count in the whole situation with the village keeper's situation of being driven mad due to what gaining knowledge from the outside world, outside their world's knowledge, and driving people mad. The Withering Zone, the eradication of the withering of Ermin's soul and stuff like that. Yeah, an entire process, and they're trying to extract knowledge from that.
Thank you. Sorry.
Well, that's storytelling. But so the gnosis that they're using to try and create the Beladir to be the new god, is it the gnosis from Inazuma from A?
Sorry.
I don't know what the Archon, what the gnosis they're using.
Join the Aerolites and embrace.
See? Okay, well, we'll continue. It would have to be. Probably. Because of the puppet situation that they're trying to use. They would need the gnosis to be able to recognize maybe one of the puppets? Who knows?
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The 2 new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
It's hard to not feel weighed down by what we just learned. Despite everything Lesser Lord Kusanali has done for her people, the Academia has abandoned her in the sanctuary of Suristana like a lost cause. Even those she protected have never realized that such a small and childlike god in the world.
Say something! Stop spacing out!
That's basically what I was saying.
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you!
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
I want to share everything I know with all of you.
So you were still withholding some information?
But now I know we're all in this together. Between the conversation, Candace and Paimon bring over snacks and tea. Dia's expression is relaxed, as if her mood hasn't been affected by the heavy conversation at all. Sunrise had a friendly solemn expression on his face. It looks like he's made his mind about something. The core of his beliefs, the motivation to pursue the right action. Everything is not clear to him. Edmund also turns to the crowd. He wants to listen too. For the same goal.
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
Your understanding about the Dendro is wrong, but I'll let the story tell you. So, well, from what I know so far is right. So, I haven't reached the point of where it goes next. So, there might be a slip up, or there might be a change, or they might pull the rug from under me. But everything that I know so far is what the line is leading. It's kind of what it's what it's leading to. So. I'm not quite totally right, but I have strings. That's everything we experienced so far in Sumeru.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
So the people of Aru Village and the people of the King Deshret's followers are now all on the same page. And the scribe of the Academia has information that we could probably use, but he's probably not going to share unless it's absolutely vital. We have the general of the Mahamatra and Dia.
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
No matter what lies ahead.
Let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
At least that's the plan. This is the plan that we're planning around their plan. The plan that plans around this plan. King Deshret and the 3 mages. Seconds of extra light time. I like how you're just going through patches. One wish. One wish. We have enough for one wish. No! This is bullshit. How many blues am I gonna get? No. We have one more day. We have one more day. Am I blue? Am I blue? These words are loving you. Fucking piece of... No, I'm just kidding. Damn.
Is there anything you need?
Do I really have to consider pulling out the wallet? One more day. One more day. We have a couple hours. We can make it. We can make another another 100. We have time. We have time. We have time. We have time. 130. We can make it up with 130. We can do it. The wallet. We still have hope. We still have hope. You don't? You think I actually had to pull out the wallet? I probably am gonna have to pull out the wallet, to be honest with you. Talk to Candace. Why's that guy hiding up there? Okay. Wait, hold on. Organa. Reason to arrive at the gods. Could I too draw pictures of the sky? Hello? No, I doubt it. The heavens are above the gods. The stars are above the heavens. Nothing's truly omnipotent. I mean, she makes a point. There's so many side quests too. No!
Candace, we're here!
After this one quest that I did, there are like 4 side quests that have just popped
Has
up.
everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment.
What's the
Before
matter?
attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
What do you think?
Sure, I'll try not to.
Okay.
Act 5. Act 5. We're in the last one. We're in the last one. For Sumeru. Did Sino Cider take a video? Oh, it actually did. We do Sinos. And then Nilus. Should I do these tomorrow? And continue on with the main quest? Or do I do these now? Here's the thing, is like, because this could contain information from the end, or I just continue the side quest until Nahitos gets unlocked. And now Hatham's as well. Diaz, Yorimiya's gets unlocked? Okay. So I think, So since Tanari's and Nilu's unlocked so quickly, they could be in between before the whole entire situation unfolds. But also, I could wait until Nahita's gets finished and hers unlocks, and then we can start these ones. What do I do? Because now that Sinos is unlocked, this could go into a weird area of whether these things are done or not. Do I wait until Nahida's is unlocked and then I keep going? I don't know. What is what I do? I mean, the word story was still to stay the same, but what I do to unlock those certain situations might give me more information or less information or something like that along the lines. We're trying to get the primogems. World quest, world quest, world quest. Commit.
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
We already discussed things a bit.
Without us. Okay, thanks for leaving us out in the loop.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready?
Very
We can
well.
start now. I had some discussion to base the group finally
Are you
works out a
sure
detailed
this
plan
is
together.
gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
So they're leaving us out of the loop in order to let the story unfold? Okay. I don't get to know anything, but I get to see everything. I mean, it's kind of can be like a good story, depending on what they come on, what they come out with the plan. I have no idea what the plan is, so
You're finally done.
We're just gonna experience it.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care. Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
We'll make our move on the next Yarnarum day.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care.
Thank you, Candace.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice.
Well, we haven't found out what the plan is, so the recklessness still is in the works. Probably.
Good luck. With everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you. Stay safe, everyone. I'll be here.
Okay. Before this whole situation takes off, I need to take a piss. We're on the precipice of when the plan goes awry, goes forward. I said awry, but I meant like kind of popping off in a way. So, we'll see what happens. I need to take a piss. I'll be right back. So something I've been doing for the past couple hours since I got home, and this is something I normally don't do because I feel bad about it all the time, is I have been ignoring the boys. I want to see what happens if I just sit here and pretend nothing is happening. It's terrible, but let's see what happens.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
I'll hit them!
Well, he actually sounded happy to see Rama.
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah!
Goodbyes?
Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating.
Which is?
Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is clear to you.
I understand it and accept.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation.
I'll hate them. You are a good man.
We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Makes sense.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single...
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
This guy. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment.
Because you know he's right.
That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
Yes, I remember.
You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
Another occurrence of forbidden knowledge pollution.
Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that...
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
And since the sages have been spreading the forbidden knowledge to other people, they've been slowly poisoning Irminsul more.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
We must tell Nahida about this as soon as possible.
Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
She said the key to saving Irminsul is...
It's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole... the world forget me thing?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces.
That's
To
right.
make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base.
Really? Okay. Well, now that Rahman is on our side, there'd be no reason to like treat him like he's the enemy.
A reward on the road.
Man, I had country gravy today. It was actually pretty good. I'm usually like kind of iffy about country gravy because it can either be really good or it can be really bad. I had country gravy with chicken tendies. It's honestly pretty good. Chicken tendies and potato wedges. Spicy potato wedges. Honestly, pretty good.
Ah, they're here.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Okay.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Is he getting...
Huh? More canned knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious.
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Huh?
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Where I may lack in faith, I'll make up with my actions.
Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes,
Paimon is still really worried.
I understand. But trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this.
I'm ready.
We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
Sure.
Now,
Okay.
open your eyes. Here,
What's this?
read it out loud.
Some stirring words have been written on the note. Although you don't quite understand the purpose of this recording, you still follow our
It's done.
instructions to the note.
Is
What
your
a
head
fascinating
okay?
experience.
Does anything hurt?
I'm
It's
fine.
just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
Is this a red herring?
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha.
So he's gonna upload the knowledge capsule as described to everybody so that they have an idea of what the plan is. Or what the plan we think we're putting forward.
You may
Okay.
find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth.
Our plan is to plan around their plan.
Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
No, he just understands that there's more than knowledge than knowledge.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small project?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Yeah, they're definitely uploading this false information. He's the media. He's the media. He's literally Fox News. Okay, I need to make sure my mic is still working. I don't know if it actually is working or not. Because there have been instances where my mic just randomly turns off. And I'm just sitting here talking to myself. But, nope, it's still working. Okay, it's still working. I can never be too sure, because sometimes, like, I'll just go off on a sentence and just, like, talk my mind off and never be sure if I'm actually saying anything. Because the mic would just randomly mute. And I think it's due to the, come on. The voice mod program. Sometimes, I don't know, like, you jiggle one thing here, you jiggle one thing there, and then it'll just suddenly change the entire whole system and everything.
Time to work. Scatter! Work time!
Judgment! Boba, get them! Yeah! Lights out.
Propagate!
No escape!
Spring forth!
Race you! Eat this!
Yes!
First.
Boba, get them! Judgment!
Propagate!
Come on, we can do it!
Scatter!
You can't run from death. Finally,
Yeah.
some quiet.
Are you here to play with me?
Okay, another one? Hold on.
Propagate!
Let the show begin. Over here. Yeah.
Germinate!
Okay, we take those. Pick this up.
Open sesame! Oh, now I'm hungry.
There's a bad deal here somewhere.
That's heavy supplies!
You're toast! Get them!
Stand right there.
Help! Yeah!
Listen this quickly. Let's not waste time. This isn't good. Scatter! Let's end this quickly.
Race you!
I guess this is it.
Ah, there was no experience with that. Okay, we need to go to the caravan robot. I thought primogems would have come out of that. Man. $52. Need 108.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Hatham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Hatham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Hatham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know.
Okay, what did Al-Hatham
Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City.
That makes
My
sense.
plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
But that risks a lot of the Eremites.
That also sounds like something Al-Hatham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Al-Hatham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
Oh, he's not placing his faith in Alhaitham. He's placing his faith in Sino.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
Oh, that's why Ramen trusts him so much.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Well, Sino has always been straightforward about the way he thinks. So.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I can help. I know what I'm doing.
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
We should respect the determination of Rama and his comrades.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
You know, I kind of wish there was a scene where they kind of added Rahman explained the situation of King Deshret. They kind of skimmed over it, and I kind of wish they brought it to full view. Because it feels so sudden and like out of nowhere. And I kind of wish they brought it to full view to see what that was like.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
Come on, it's a rare opportunity.
Travelers and visitors, don't miss out!
Okay. Now we alert the guards.
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
This is still very risky.
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain El Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain Al Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Okay, looks like this is the risky part. You look so commanding when you're working.
Because this is work.
You're much more friendly to us.
Because I trust you.
Oh, you can hear the softness in his voice.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
He doesn't wear the thing connected into the Akasha system.
How
Right?
can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention.
Oh.
No matter
okay.
how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
Oh, did Nahida lock him out? Or ghosted him?
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times?
Oh no! His newfound faith in the Lesser Lord Kusanali and Greater Lord with the root of Nevada would be something they never would have even encountered in his situation. Even King Deshret would have been like way beyond his entire situation. Like his eyes have been opened to this entire situation because these lesser held beliefs are like overturning his entire world. So logical things would have not made a sense. Would have not made a sense. It would have not made sense in the lining of the situation.
Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Huh. Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped by the past.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Okay, I need to take a piss again. I'll be right back. I'm drinking too fast. Alright, one thing that is actually hurting me is I'm still ignoring the boys.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
I'm covered that we
Just
can do
remember
this.
to stay vigilant.
You can kind of see the softness in his like expression a little bit. Like it's more on like his eyebrows and eyes that you can see a little bit of softness in it.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembarbo.
Luxembarbo, that's a name.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be working with me. The construct next to him is for his work.
Beep! Construct, beep!
All right. Ooh, okay.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Nice to meet
Have
you
you made
too.
a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
Guard immediately brings up the map.
In
Sounds
2
like this
days,
location here.
we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Yeah, it does feel pretty good.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, We're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power.
I feel like Sino does have like reservations about it, but he understands where the greater the greater evil is? I don't know how to label it. The greater corruption is. There it is. Greater corruption is.
Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
Especially with the Withering Zone and Elazar as well. Is it gonna be here in the Caravan Rabat? I mean, they said it before, but it could be. It wasn't quite confirmed, but it could be. But well, let's wait where we're at in this courtyard system, and then we should find out where we're gonna head to next. Okay, before we even continue that, we're gonna head back, claim our dailies. Do we think we've made enough leeway with the reputation system? Ow. I don't know, it kind of pisses me off that we still see the Fatui in Mondstadt. We know they're bad people.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Do we have enough? Do we have enough? Do we have enough? No. We're missing 50 more. Damn it. We have one wish, 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 we have one wish. Is this gonna be the one? Come on, please. 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 No! It's another blue. It's another blue. Why does that have to be another blue? This is just so sad. Okay, man. Okay, let's go back to Sumeru. And the Caravan Rabat. And then we wait 2 days. Oh, actually, there's something I need to do first. I'm gonna put on the wait situation, and then I will be right back, because I need to actually turn on my heater. I haven't turned on my heater yet. Be right back. Don't say that. It's not true.
It's time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
far away is that? It can't be true. I should not spend money for hotel. At least not yet. We have time. Because there's a rumor that she might be getting an outfit? Oh god. There's a rumor.
Look! Over there! Our helpers have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you!
You're my assistant, remember?
Yes, I remember.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
Is she gonna say beep? I hope she says beep.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
So it could be for the New Year's? Oh yeah, Chinese New Year's is soon, isn't it?
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Ooh, okay, he brought a reason for why they shouldn't die.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
So money?
Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome. What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Scatter! Spring forth!
Yeah. Hi. Oh, oh.
Judgment! Lights out.
Propagate!
Hopefully they don't steal it.
Yeah.
Three more.
Nice and spicy. Yeah.
So are you off tomorrow? No, I'm not off tomorrow.
It's over.
Ah!
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Deshret will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Did you knock him out?
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebat. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
So he pretended to probably knock him out to make sure. Well, it's more
Yes,
believable.
sir.
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
How about Tuesday? No, I'm not off Tuesday.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic! And that punch you gave Ram on there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Thank you, son.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you.
Because you got until 2-ish on Tuesday. Probably... Well, not 2 p.m. Well, 2 p.m. is probably the time limit for the Tuesday situation, but once the new day starts on Tuesday, I'm probably going to start spending money. We got to roll for... we got to roll for Hu Tao. So when the new day starts, the 12-hour time limit, that's when we got to start spending money. We got at least 3 hours until I actually have to start spending money. We got time. We got time.
Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
I'm a little worried about that, too.
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this.
Oh,
if we need help,
okay.
Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Well, yeah, kind of, Sino is very locked in with the whole situation when it comes to anything relating to the academia, so I think Tainari would also sense that if he's locked in, he knows that this is a really serious situation. But anyway, we gotta go back to Caravan Rabat. At least this small part of it went really well. What do we have now? Sophia's next stream? Maybe. Dia!
We're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Sorry, the situation was a bit tricky.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, that kind of is a situation that needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon on the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
So, what should we do?
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
I didn't expect you to become my bodyguard.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? I was not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
Huh?
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
Nope.
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Thank you, Dia.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis DI.
Okay, this brings a lot of light to Dia as a character. She says Mora is the most important thing to a mercenary, but she never... What matters to her is what... It's not Mora, it's more what payment comes out in the end. The end result is what matters to her and how it can be paid. And her morality determines what payment that is. I mean, it was already driven in that she's a very good person, but it drives in more than like how little she needs to be satisfied with payments. She already knows she's doing so much great shit, and well, all she needs is a little smile. She asked for the McDonald's situation. You know, I always hear that McDonald's has free smiles, and I've never asked a McDonald's worker for that, but I feel like it'd be like the same situation in this situation. Like, oh, gee, you just need to smile. It's like, oh, God. That's really awkward. Okay. Man. The secret menu at McDonald's. We can ask for a smile for free. This seems so weird. You have the secret menu for Starbucks. You have the secret menu for Burger King. But in McDonald's, you have the secret menu, and you can ask for a smile for free. Fuck it. Okay. Pardis DI. Okay, how do you think Hypatia's been doing about this? Oh no, you're feeling again? My God! The alcohol has rendered me a human being. My God. Alright, let's keep going.
He's over there! Let's go say hi!
Man, I wonder how Patia's doing. Hypatia. Not Halpatia. Hypatia.
Tainari!
Suddenly it's daytime.
Traveler, Paimon, and you are?
Long time no see.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
Ooh, that is probably not the greatest
A
introduction.
mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
Tanari, we want to ask you about something.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right. Then follow me. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me?
Have you ever met the doctor? I want to know where he
The
is.
doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
The PS4 load time. You're really bringing that in now.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Paradis DI just a little while ago.
Wait, why? Was he checking up on Hypatia?
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia.
Well, it was so obvious.
Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
So I think Tanari understands how Sino works as a character. He understands his methods and what he has to do in order to, like, facilitate what the Academia's orders are. So he understands how important his work is, so he's, like, trusting that this may be very related to the Academia or to whatever. You have no idea. Really? Okay. I have no room on my PS5 because I downloaded so many games on it that I haven't finished yet. I did Monster Hunter Wilds is what it takes up the most room. I still need to continue on with that. But Hu Tao has kept my mind locked in for now. So I haven't wanted to delete any games. They have very good friends. Yeah, I kind of see it now. I feel like he has a very strong understanding on how Sino works and what it implies to. And seeing like changes and everything like that, I think he could probably predict in some very good ways.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me.
Yeah, Dia's very honest. Sino, straightforward. And the Traveler, well, we're just kind of here. We helped multiple people, so we're like, our good intentions kind of go across the whole situation, so. You have a very honest person, a very straightforward person, and a very, well, person that's kind of helped everybody. Also, since you're still on PS4, you should delete Overwatch. How dare you? I need to go back to classic Overwatch. I feel like a lot of people are really enjoying classic Overwatch, and that's honestly fucking based.
You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Called it.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
They want to extract the can knowledge.
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Wait, okay, that's something I didn't understand. Why would he go to Snezhnaya?
So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Paradis DI. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants.
But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Are you kidding me? His name is Frank? Frank the Doctor.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment.
Yes, but you also ignored the fact about the whole other situation.
I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the Academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
Tenari! This man clocked in for patient care.
I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
Do you think he'll just give up on her?
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
Is he just gonna kidnap Hypatia?
I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return.
The Tsaritsa?
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said. You're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness.
Shrewdness?
And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Pay the price?
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
Can't believe he's actually leaving Sumeru. Like you paying for hotel? What do you mean?
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Thank you for sharing the information with us, Tenari.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe. Please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes. But my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried that he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long, but in the end, it's still caught up to him.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
Okay. That doesn't explain the trust that they have. Like, so, we're gonna block that out. It doesn't explain the trust that they have with one another. But it does explain the level of trust that they have with one another. They don't explain the root of the root of the relationship, but they explain the trust that they have for one another in that whole little cutscene. They trust each other implicitly. Like, Sino understands that whatever situation the master thought was going on, that he could trust Tighnari to trust that whatever mindset that they were going through. He could trust that, knowing that he was very good friends with Tighnari. That's like trust. It's like honest trust. Like, they could trust each other to understand that, like, if this happens, this happens. If this happens, this happens. That's like really good trust between Tighnari and both Sino. But first, main story. We're gonna find it out. We're gonna find out what happens later with Sino and Pari Tighnari. But yeah, that's honest good trust. Like, they're trying to find faults in both their stories and like whatever they're gonna think of, and whatever little thing that could trigger both of them. That's honestly good trust. Sino's trusting Tighnari to remind him of that. This is if something happens here, he's gonna tell him about it. And Tighnari also understands that when Sino says something, that this is gonna be a threat. So That's good levels of trust. Holy shit. I need to take a piss. I'll be right back. Alright, let's continue.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this. In which case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can.
Also, Tower of Suffering. Oh, yeah, I did see that video that you sent me. The reaction to air. It's kind of funny. I love how Caillou in Hollow Cure understands the audiences that he's making this game for, because all of them fell for it. Head east for cute girl ahead, and all of them headed east in Hollow Cure. And then realized their mistake. That shit was so good.
Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences.
Guess who's at the top? I think it's gonna be Yago. Or, let's see. It could be A-chan.
I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis DI?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
Thank you, Tanari. I don't actually know what the dialogue was with that last situation, but that's what I'm going with.
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went! How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is.
Unfortunately, we've hit the time limit. It is 4 a.m. and I need to head to bed. Because if I stay up too late, I'm not going to be ready for work tomorrow. We're sitting at 1:15. I need to buy more. Yeah, fortunately. Yeah. I've hit the limit. I have 6 wishes. No, money's not coming out until tomorrow. We have time. We have time. We can finish the Archon quest. Maybe. In the last wish, we can get the girl. There's hope. There is hope. Wait, I need to leave for now. You should use these wishes. Probably tomorrow. These free wishes that I'm hoping for, we can probably use tomorrow. 6 wishes. They would definitely be used tomorrow if we don't level up anybody outside of this situation. But we have our deadline. 4 o'clock tomorrow, we should have Hotel. And that is the only thing I'm betting on. Everything else, you know, it's passing by as it should. But I just dropped my controller. We have 2 hours before I honestly decide to spend money. That's about it. That's all I have to say. I don't want to spend money, but we have faith. We need faith. We can at least get 1 wish out of the story mission, and in some weird way we can maybe level up somebody. Money. Maybe in some way we can actually, we may not get any real wishes from the good banner primogems, but we might be able to get a wish if we do a wish from just spending it on wishes, maybe. I don't know if we get primogems from just like spending things on wishes. We have a lot of characters that are ready to like ascend. So maybe I should spend my time gathering boss level materials soon. Maybe that's what I should concentrate on. We have multiple characters ready to level up. We can spend time with the Prioresovine and the Cryoresovine and the Electrical Hypostasis and maybe the electrical manifestation. So we have ways of making primogems, and maybe I'm just grasping at straws. Also, be laughing you're pulling the wrong banner. No, yeah, well, we're committed to the hoot hell. So far, I've been. It's the shit. It's like I've been doing single pulls on Hootao, and it's like, God, I did 3 10 pulls, and I'm sitting at another like, what, 23, and I haven't gotten Hootao yet. Because the Hootao and the weapon banner looks very similar. Not quite. It might just be because it's a singular wishes. I don't know. I feel like they're very different. The singular pools. I'm sitting at like 60 pools right now, I think. I can give leeway for like 30 pools because I did pay for like 10 pools. Well, I didn't pay for 10 pools. I kind of worked up to 10 pools for like 30 pools in that situation, and I pulled all 3 of them. So I am fine with sitting at 30 pools as my baseline for the pools that I did for Hotel Banner. However, I'm up to 60 pools and haven't gotten one pool yet that I really wanted. Somehow, we're sitting at Sethos C4, and that's entirely disappointing. Hotel Doko. Yeah, I don't know where she's at now. I'm pulling. I am pulling. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna end stream for today. Wait. And well, I have nothing else to say other than the wallet. The wallet might be coming out. Unfortunately, the wallet might be coming out. Will she come home? We're about to see tomorrow. All right. Bye bye.